Dang it. What the heck happened? Good morning. What is going on? Okay, there we go. The little black piece came off of my selfie stick. So I'm hoping, Tonic Imp, good morning. I'm hoping that my live stream goes off without a hitch and my phone doesn't fly off of my selfie stick. Well, if it does, it does. Not a big deal. How are you doing this morning, Tonic? It's a nice day here in North Carolina. The sun is shining. Okay. I got a lot of more smoke than fire. I just thought it would be cool to have a little bit of fire going. Not much, but a little. I still have to get some logs. Well, my day is going to be busy today. Take a look at the sky. Over that way is the sun. I don't know if you can get a look at it or not. I am live streaming up against some heavy hitters this morning, so I don't expect a lot of people in here. Most of the late night people are sleeping. California's not awake yet. And it is what it is. I don't even know how to share this out. I'm gonna have more of a smoke deal than a fire deal. It'll probably burn out before anybody even gets in here. I love the smell of mesquite in the morning. I'm smoking nothing but myself. The smoke is getting on me. Now it's blowing the other way. Thank goodness for a minute. Good morning, one person, and none. And one, and none. Simply Stacy Production, good morning. How are you doing this morning, my dear? Can you whip me up an omelet this morning? cold? I like the cold. I like the cold. Kathleen Elliott, good morning. And I think the fire went out. As you can see, I got a smoke pot. I was going to send smoke signals. I do collect Indian things. I'm sending a smoke signal to Bobby McNutt, telling him I'm live. I know Green Wizard's live, and I know That's Awesome is live. Elegant Homestead, and I understand she needs her time, so I don't expect a lot of people in here. I'm just glad to have anybody. How's your day going, Kathleen? It's early in Texas. You're making a cake and growing your channel. Well, that'll grow your channel. Cake is always nice. Ooh, now it's blowing my way, right on me. I love it. Love it. Well, I'll continue with the saga of my room if anybody wants to hear. I know you're here for whatever reason. I appreciate you being here. My room saga. I got a remnant. Sad story is the remnant is 1 foot short of the room. I wasted my money. My room is 11 by 13. So now I have a dilemma. The bed was supposed to be delivered today. Hello, Uncle Surf. Thank you for being here. Look at my lovely fire. I need to go out into those woods and get some wood. I have a few mesquite chips in there and cardboard. And a fire start. Little piece. I'm sending smoke signals. Smoke signals that I'm live streaming. If anybody wants to come here, I appreciate it. Yeah, so the dang carpet remnant is too small for the room. I'm going to bite the bullet today and go to Lowe's and see what it'll cost for Lowe's to come. Yeah, I'm going to use it, but I'm going to use it in the smaller bedroom. When I paint the smaller bedroom that I'm in now, it'll fit in there. But that is way down the road after my surgery and such. I postponed the delivery of the bed till I get this figured out. I've got to go cost effective is the thing. You know. So I'm going to go to Lowe's today and see if I buy a piece right off the roll and Lowe's can put it in, it'd be a lot easier. My son is busy. He works at his own company. Hello, Flat Earth Alaska. Flat Earth Alaska, are you Flat Earth Forum in a sort, or are you from his channel? So I'm just going to see what the cost is at Lowe's. I'm going to use the padding that I already had under there. It's still good. Oh, from his channel. Okay, well, glad you're here. I appreciate it. His channel is working. Killer Whale does have a great Grow Your Channel laid back stream in the night. Diva Moraes, hello. Thank you for being here. We could always use a diva here. Sky's pretty today. And then I have to get my car smogged. the check engine light came on. It says it needs a gas cap. So I need them to turn off the thing, put a gas cap on it, and drive it for a little while. You have to go to Lowe's today too? What do you have to get? Stacy? Hawk the fam, James. Hello, Hawk the fam, James. Thank you for being here. You are new to my channel as well. I appreciate it. A Christmas tree? Already? We haven't had Thanksgiving yet. I'll bet Uncle Surf can go out to those old Ozarks and find an old tree out there and just hack one down and yank it on in. Simply's throwing the thumbs up and the cool sunglasses. I live in the woods now. Nothing wrong with living in the woods. Are you having all sun down in Alaska now? Or are you having a sunrise and sunset in Alaska? I know it stays dark in Alaska a lot. As in Norway. Nerd of the North pointed that out to me when I told him one thing I can count on a daily basis. The sun rises and the sun sets on a daily basis. I can count on it. I know for a fact the sun will come up and the sun will go down daily. And Nerd of the North said it doesn't happen in Norway. 9 hours and counting down. Wow. He was telling me in Norway that does not happen. I was like, wow. You gotta find something different to count on a daily basis. If all else goes wrong, one constant helps. I wish this landowner would allow us to have some chickens, a couple chickens, something, a tree, but he doesn't. Hello everyone, Life with Linda, hello, thank you for being here. Life with Linda, I just saw you in another stream. I appreciate you stopping in, dropping by. How's the weather in your neck of the woods? As the one guy says. Let's see what the weather is here. I want to check the weather. Whether or not we're together. The weather is 54 degrees. And it's going to get up to 64 today. Perfect. Perfect. Bull Shoals Lake. I have no clue. Where are you from? I am from Ohio, but I am currently living in North Carolina permanently. Well, for now, permanently. It's raining in the Ozarks. Pro Tem. Yeah, I've been here for 15 years. You're from England. England is 5 hours different from us. So it's afternoon for you. Good morning, Memes Junk Closet. Burns. Thank you for being here. Vern, you're new here also. I appreciate new people dropping in. I've been all over the YouTube visiting people. I don't recall. Kathleen is my moderator right now. She'll be happy to greet you. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I'm here in a mobile home park in North Carolina. Cassandra! Happy for you being here. I get tickled when each person gets here, I know. People think, oh God, she's so dramatic. Vern's Junk Closet. Vern's Junk Closet, do you sell thrift store stuff? I've always wanted to have my own thrift store. Oh, verbs. Verbs, okay. Person, place, or no, it says Vern's. Gracie, good morning. Glad you could stop in, Gracie. I'm just... Cassandra, my morning's going okay. I'm a little bummed out about my carpet. I got a remnant, and it's not the right size. I gotta go get the right size. I'm postponing the surgery till I get the room done. But it's all in the day in the life of a life. That's just part of living. I'm grateful I have a mobile to carpet. There's a lot of people that don't. I tried shampooing it. It's just beyond. When I bought the place, it was old then. I've been here almost 5 years, and it's older now. It's just time to get new. Well, it's 52 degrees right now, 54 degrees. Well, we have to look at the good side of the bad things. Sometimes it's hard to see, but there is good in the day. Looks like my son is missing a bauble on the wind chime. I'll have to go out and hunt it down. Hello, Jack. Jack Dawson, thank you for being here. This is a very, very tiny channel. Let's go, let's grow. I'm not growing too fast. I'm working on my watch hours. So feel free to grab up anybody in here, but this is not the Go and Grow channel. Jack Dawson, I immediately go to the movie when I think of your name. I can't even think of the movie, but I see you on the boat. Titanic. Duh. Vern, you can, but I don't have a playlist yet. The playlist I have is for other people. I haven't gotten that far. Yes, you're right. Pay it forward. You're absolutely right. Yeah, so the smog thing has got to be done probably today. Today's my day off. My daughter doesn't have work. Slow and steady. Cassandra, did you find some churches for your food? I'm just curious how you're doing. You are the first person. It's crazy out there, huh? I can't imagine in a big town how bad it can get. Bundle up, Gracie. Oh, yes, I love Pay It Forward. That was a great movie. Sad at the end, but great movie. Yes, it did have a good message. I truly believe that's true. Bobby McNutt paid when Gypsy Heart Entertainment did a reading for me. I asked him to give her $10 and I told him I would pay it forward. Thus I did. I went to the gas station and got a $20 gift card. I put $10 gas in mine. I went to the lady behind me and told her there's still $10 on the pump and paid it forward. You know, even if you're on a small income, there's always room to give something to someone. Sometimes. But then you have people that take kindness for weakness and they walk all over you. Right? Like my caretaker. My caretaker is terrible. Awful. I've tried to help her for 3 years now because of her kids, and she has gotten nowhere. And some people, you have to realize that they're in their situation because that's where they want to be, and they're not going to get up and help themselves, and they're going to take all they can take and keep taking. I mean, this said lady uses the Christmas for Salvation Army Christmas as that's her kid's Christmas since they were born. And that's taking advantage of the system. She works, she gets income tax, she gets a paycheck, and she's constantly broke. The kids are always in hand-me-down clothes. Now, there's nothing wrong with hand-me-down clothes, but you need to take care of the clothes you're given. And I have to cut this girl loose. It's hard on me, but it is what it is. I didn't fail her. She's just not ready for help. Yes. And I believe there's drugs involved, Cassandra. I mean, you don't get paid on Friday and have no gas money on Monday. Unless you're doing something wrong. You know? And I know that. But when she calls me and she needs gas, I think about the kids and her losing her job. And she plays on me. Right, Vern? I missed the part about your junk closet. Oh, and you get cold really. Oh. No, it's not. It's not good for my health and stress. Kathleen, because I was raised in foster care and group homes and orphanage, people with children play on my heartstrings really easy. I have to be very careful. You know, when I see a needy child, and I have to be mindful of that. Well, thank you, Gracie. I appreciate it. Motivation, inspiration, and positive vibes. Oh, nice. There's Trisha, a motivational speaker too. She's in every morning with a motivational moment she has. Positive vibes are important in this world. I mean, I get depressed a lot. Especially this time of year is very hard. I was talking to my therapist about it. You know? But things change. I can't let my childhood consume my adulthood, and she's right. If I'm going to allow my childhood to consume my adulthood, I'm cheating myself. So I can't be a gloomy shit. I have to be happy shit. Shit does come our way. Often. But it's how you look at it. It's how you look at it. We need to get the negative out of our bodies and think of positive things. And there are people on the... That's right. And not all crap is bad. We need it for fertilizer. Right? We have to fertilize the ground somehow. Yes, Cassandra. Cassandra, you are that kind of spirit as well. You are a very giving, kind lady. You do an immense amount for your family. I think sometimes our families lean on us too hard. And it's hard for us to be strong with our family. When your family's leaning on you, it's harder to say no. You have a lot of fertilizer. Yes, you do. It's all those neighbors giving you that free fertilizer so the naked ladies can grow. I think your cows are spreading your naked ladies. Or your neighbors. Kathleen. So look at... My smoke signals are terrible to let people know I'm on YouTube. I was sending up smoke signals. Your family does that to you, Kathleen? Yes. My youngest daughter leans on me a lot to watch the grandkids. She goes to a lot of concerts. And then she complains that she's out of money for holiday time and this and that. And I have to step back because it's her budgeting, not mine. She knows when birthdays are coming. She knows when Christmas is coming. One less $2,000 concert, you know? If I can live on a fixed income and make it, anybody can. You know? Like Linda's House of Chill said, there's a YouTuber that's begging for food so he can go out and get steak dinners. Good morning, Ron. He's in there begging. But he's not eating off the dollar menu at McDonald's. Ron, I appreciate it. That's awesome. Was live. I don't know if she's still live. It's raising grandchildren. Oh, you're raising your grandchildren on a fixed income. Oh, that can be difficult as well, Kathleen. I was listening to Miss Elegant talk about her situation with her granddaughter. Very young woman, went to college, has a new car, and the whole situation, and then has no clue what it's like to be on a budget. Jack Squat, good morning. I saw your live stream last night. I was bouncing from stream to stream to stream incognito. I wasn't feeling up to chatting. Yes, it is. Really nice today. Really nice. I have a lot to be thankful for. I'm not gloomy, even though I have to go look for carpet. I'm a happy camper. Oh, you ordered the gardening book, Gracie? It probably will take a while. Yes, I did. I saw bits and pieces of it, Jack. I'll probably go back and listen to it later when I have nothing else to do, or when I don't know. Yeah, Ron, look, fertilizer. This guy's not happy. You know why? He's got a stick in his eye. A stick. But this one's happy. Grow where you are planted. See, I'll plant this and who knows what'll grow. There's a lot of dogs that come by here and plant one. Yes, Jack. It's good to see you. It's a wee bit nippy out here. I have a little blanket on my lap. I'm drinking coffee. I did break down and buy a stinking pack of cigarettes yesterday. My first pack I bought in a week. Speaking of them, where are they? Here they are. Yes, yesterday I went to Yanceyville and I bought a pack of cigarettes. Stinking pack of cigarettes. Such a bad girl. Bad, bad, bad. Yes, stay warm, Gracie. Jack, look at my pot. I'm sending smoke signals for more YouTubers. That's how I share it out. I have no Twitter. I don't want to stick my blanket over it because I don't want to catch on fire. Whoa, 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 I'm on fire. So it's just smoke signals. Well, I have to, Jack. I stick different props out all the time. This guy is a little crazy looking, this head. I got it as a white elephant gift. Jack, look at it. It has a lot of faces. Anywhere you turn, there's a face, but then there's a nose on the next face. And you put a candle in the pot. It's kind of creepy looking, a little bit. But I can't bring myself to give it away. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. And I'm going to drink some coffee. And here's some more props. Propping up the live stream. I have to hold my thumb on my selfie stick because the little U rubber on the selfie stick popped off somewhere. Where did it go? I do not know. It could be when I was starting the fire, though. So, for now, my thumb is on the bottom of the phone to keep the selfie stick from popping off. Nice coffee. Sipping on the old coffee. My smoke signals are not working very well. But I'll take the 6 people I have here. Yeah, this was a cheap one. It was $3.88. But it's lasted me a while. You know, it's done its work. I'll probably find that little U rubber somewhere when I stand up and look around the grass. It's probably just hiding out in the grass. And now I have 8. Look at me. My smoke signals are working. Boo wah wah wah, ooh wah wah wah. Come on, people. Come on, feel the noise. Girls, rock your boys. This old lady always thinks in song. Oh, Abby. She's not in preschool yet. Or she could be. It's still early in Albuquerque. Early. I'll bet Gracie went to Alf's live stream. I presume Grizz is having a live stream, or Iron Dog, or one of them people in our communities. It's all good, though. You're free here. Free to do what you want to do. She is smart. And she's adorable cute. No, it's not a dream catcher, Jack. It is a sun catcher. It has a sun and a moon. And I do have dream catchers, though. But not in this scenario. There's a cactus out there that has gotten really big, and the way the cactus looks is really ridiculous. I'll walk over there and show you in a little bit. But I do have my sage pot here. And then a snapping turtle. My grandson decided I was going to be a turtle collector. Yes, they are the boss. And she'll talk to Cassandra, and Cassandra will just let her go. And Cassandra lets Abby reason it out on her own. Lets Abby come to her own conclusions naturally. And she has the patience every mother should have. I know sometimes she wants to pull her hair out and she has to get in the car and go for a ride. But I'm just saying. Cassandra is raising her as her own. She's already raised her kids. And Abby is hers too. Cassandra, I have heard other mothers on YouTube with their kids. And I've heard them yell and tell their kids, go away, get out of my YouTube, or however they do it. You don't. You let her come in, say her thing, redirect her, whatever you need to do. But I don't hear you screaming and yelling at her. You know? And sometimes she has conflict. I know. Last night, there was a YouTuber streaming. He had 35 people in his room. His daughter was sitting beside him. They were talking about, and the man even said it, pee-pees, as he was saying, and all kinds of stuff. Little pictures have big ears. In my opinion, that was no place for that little girl to be in that live stream. Yes, she couldn't read the chat, but there were 6 people on panel shouting things out that child should not have been sitting there tuning into. In my opinion. He's a good dad all the time. But that situation was a little bit uncomfortable for me. So I left the stream. That's the thing about YouTube. You don't have to stay there. I'm not the parent. But I would not allow my children or grandchildren to be in the company of that adult conversation. Not that young. They pick up too much already in social environments. Not that young. Yes, or they hand them that tablet. You know, you go to the dentist office and all the kids are sitting there. Yes, they are. Speaking of that, EJ, my great-grandson, I'm blowing bubbles. I'm trying to get this bubble wand to work. And I made the mistake and I said, oh shit, because I couldn't get this giant bubble wand to blow these bubbles. And you know that little kid, he's only 1.5 years, he picked up the shit word like no tomorrow. So I changed it to shoot, and by the end of our bubble blowing experience, I hope he went home with the word shoot. Or I would have been fired. Fired from great-grandma duty. Oh, I didn't even realize I was saying shit when I pulled the damn giant, huge bubble wand thing out of this bubble wand maker. I was like, damn, shit. And he, of course, picked it up. Yep. And I said, Christina, to my daughter, I said, did he just say? And she looked at me and she goes, Mom. And she's the Mimi. She just shook her head. You know, that's her second grandchild. She just shook her head and was like, oh no. Oh no. Oh, leave it to great-grandma, right? Leave it to Gigi. But it is what it is. You know, it was funny. We were all laughing. But I don't want him walking around doing that. There are kids that cuss parents out and carry on and really get the language down. Me and a preacher was talking one day and told me sometimes when he goes to counsel with the family, they want to send the children out of the room. He says, oh no, let them stay. Right. True, Cornbread. You know, Cornbread, my counselor, yesterday when I went to see her, I'm the first one there on Tuesday mornings. She told me that she had a mother with 4 children come into her thing, and 2 of them were being counseled. The other 2 were toddlers. And those toddlers proceeded to color all over her coffee pot in the waiting room. Because she's a therapist, she doesn't have people in the waiting room. Tore up her waiting room, got stuff shredded all over the floor, and the mother sat there on the phone. And my therapist was saying she's trying to teach the older 2 discipline and rules and structure, but if the mom's not on board, all the therapy in the world isn't going to help. Yes, text does change your words, Cornbread. Yes, and that mother never got up off her chair and stopped those kids from coloring on the therapist's coffee pot and everything else they did. She said they get in every drawer, every cabinet, every piece of paper, every crayon, and just go through that waiting room. Yes, just craziness. Crazy, crazy. Right, Cassandra? I mean, you give them, you sit there at the table with them and you have them color and you pay attention while they're in that waiting room. It's only a 45-minute visit. Really. Jennifer's gonna have me go there on Tuesdays now. I'm bringing my sewing machine. I'm gonna sew while I'm there in the front waiting room and be there for the day to get me out, so I'm not hibernating in my room. Yes, I love to sew, Kathleen. I love it. I made costumes for my kids when they were little. I used to win prizes for their costumes. My granddaughter, I made her a Cinderella costume. I went to Salvation Army or Goodwill and I bought a gown, a woman's satin blue gown, and I smalled that satin blue gown into a gown for my granddaughter, and she rocked it for 2 years. I outdid myself. I really did a good job. I was like, even Christina. Right? You have to engage. That's why we have such a backwards society. Everybody thinks they're entitled. Our kids, I mean, my grandkids, I don't know. I had chores when I was young. A little too many chores for some places. Alterations. Yeah, I've never done any alterations other than my own or my kids, or put patches on their clothes. I like to quilt. I used to, my one foster mother, that's how I got sewing. She was a seamstress for Sears. She made the draperies and valances for Sears and Roebuck's in her basement. She had several machines down there, and she even had a lady that would come sew. And she told me, anything you want to sew, she will buy the material if I complete the projects. So I did. I made myself some elephant leg pants and a shirt to go with it. She was the best foster home I ever had. That was really a wonderful family. Are you guys chilly where you are? Is it warm in Texas? Cassandra, is Albuquerque a warm state or a cold state? For some reason, I just dropped down to 2. Wow. What happened? I don't know who I have in here. It's cool there? No. 55 yesterday, yeah. See, I don't turn my heat on till it gets below 55 in my house. I like my house to be a little on the chilly side so I could put a blanket on. But I only turn it up when the kids come. If the kids or the grandkids are there, I'll turn up my, there's only one streak of a cloud in the sky right there. One little streak. I'm going to have to figure out how to do StreamYards like Bobby and Ron said, so I can get people up on panel so they can help me carry the stream and talk some. Too cold for your bones? You like it warmy and toasty? My daughter's that way. She has iron poor blood. She has to go get iron infusion, and She's cold a lot. She keeps her house so warm. I'm toasty when I go there. A little too toasty. My oldest daughter, that is. Kathleen, how many kids do you have? Yes, thank you, Kathleen. Thank you. Kathleen, did you used to go in Linda's House of Chill with us? I think you have. I believe that's where I first met you. I could be wrong, though. We would hang out in there with Triple D. 3 kids, 12 grands, and 1 great. Wow, 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 wow. I have 3 kids, 6 grands, and 2 greats. I only have 2 grandkids under the age of 18 now. The rest are all older than 18. Yes, she is. She's getting out of the Grow Your Channel Grow thing and going back to her old channel ways. She said she's going to be doing some more hangouts and stuff like that. It'll be good to see. I miss her old, you know, hanging out with her, just hanging out while she talked and cleaned and did whatever she does. You know, just hanging and chatting. She had some fun streams. I have 2 girls and a boy, Kathleen. You know, her birthday is the same. She's the same age as my oldest daughter. And her birthday is the same day as my youngest daughter. You have 2 girls. And my son is in the middle. Jack Squat! Speaking of chores, I need to go take the trash. Maybe you'll be... Well, thank you, Jack, for being here as long as you have. You do the dishes, take out the trash. Or you won't get no spending cash. Yakety yak. You go, Jack. Oh. She has. She has. She's helped a lot of channels. She's really grown. I watched her when she had 800 subs. And she grew from 800 quickly. Okay, Cornbread, thank you for being here also. You have a good day, Cornbread. Spread the positivity. Forget about the negative. Accentuate the positive. And have a good day, Cornbread. You are free to move about the country. Here comes a dog. That's Max. That dog out there, Max! Max has a little boy that adopted him, but the family won't let him in the house. He is so loyal to that little boy. I miss my dog. I do. I surely do. Kathleen, how's your dogs doing? Pearl. And Cassandra, you have the little, or you don't have the little Shih Tzu, but your daughter does. Or Yorkie. Just a cute little dog. Adorable. I need one of those kind of pooches I can carry around. Pocket pooch. Under the arm pooch. guess that's a good reason. Cassandra, how many kids do you actually have? Take care, Kathleen. Have a good day. Cassandra, they're dropping out like flies. What are we gonna do, Cassandra? 3 of your own and Abby. 1 son, right? 1 son? Or do you have 2 sons? I know your 1 son had just gotten married to the one lady a year. I guess it's been a while since it seems like he just got married, but I mean, he's just had a baby, so it's been a while. Hello, Savage Libra. Thank you for being here, Savage. Two boys and a girl. 2 boys and a girl. Oh, okay. 2 boys, 1 girl. Oh boy, oh boy. Carmen, good morning. Look at that. Mustered up a couple people for me. Thank you. How's your day going, Carmen? How's the weather in your neck of the woods, Savage? It is a brisk 52 degrees here. Enough to make my toes a little coldy, but not frozen. I had a little bit of a fire pot going here, but now I can barely see any smoke. Mild there. Nice. Nice, Carmen. We had a few clouds in the sky, but now there's only like 1 little streak cloud back there. And a plane. And I don't think, oh, you can maybe see the plane. The plane, the plane. '62. Nice, Savage. You must be in the warmer states like Florida, California-ish. Somewhere like that. I used to live in California back in the day. I keep feeling in my pouch, sweatshirt pouch, hoping that I'll find my stinking lighter that I don't need. South Carolina. Oh, gotcha. Are you having a chitty day? Or happy? Grizz, you missed my fire. I had some cardboard and some mesquite going there in that pot. I was sending out smoke signals like crazy, trying to get people in the room. Oh, Abby. Hi, Abby. Abby, give your mommy a hug for me. It's okay. You have plenty of fires, Grizz. Abby, hug your mommy for me. Thank you, Abby. No crappy day here. Good. We can turn that into fertilizer, right? Everybody has to. This is my chit on a stick. Aww. Yeah, she's a sweetie. Definitely a sweetie. Love the sweetness. Can't get enough. Grizz has his old dog there. Gets his own chair. I'll miss my dog. Miss my dog. Grizz is saying good morning to everybody. Yes, Carmen, I do. Unfortunately, the carpet remnant I bought, the stinking store, is too small for my room. It's 1 foot too small. 1 foot. And I can't, 6 inches on both sides is still too small. So I need to go to Lowe's. I need to see if I can get a remnant that's going to either fit or get Lowe's to come out and install a piece of carpet. Gracie's back. Tea is good, Gracie. Hot tea is wonderful. You got to call some more food pantries? Yes. Cassandra, call me. I put that offer out to you and it still stands. But, yes, so I have to go. I also have to get a gas cap for my car because my check engine light is on and it's time to get my car resmogged. Fun, right? Yeah, so I'm going to pay the fee on it, get the car resmogged, go to Lowe's, see about the carpet. It does suck. I was trying to pinch pennies and save money. But the carpet remnant isn't all for lost cause. It'll work in the spare bedroom when I go to paint that. But it's going to be a while. There's no way in God's green earth right now I'm going in for painting that spare room. I have too many crafts boxed up in boxes that I need to get unpacked and put in drawers and put on shelves before I paint that room. I'm going to be painting the hall, the kitchen, the bathrooms. Oh, good, Gracie. I have to go shopping as well. I'm down to my last half a roll of toilet paper and I won't be out of toilet paper or kitty litter. That's the thing that gets me to dang Walmart. Kitty litter and toilet paper. It's a shame. It's a shame. Oh, what kind of puppy, Carmen? Puppies are fun. Puppies are fun, fun, fun. What kind, male or female? Yes, Picker Rick went shopping yesterday on the live stream. He made me hungry as well, Gracie. A mini schnauzer. Aww. Schnauzers are very protective. They can be nippy if you don't raise them right. And some temperaments, they just are nippy. Half a roll of toilet paper lasts me a long time when you use only one leaf. One leaf? Your toilet paper comes in leaves. What do you gather the leaves? You know, they said in Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts not to use leaves, Grizz, because the oil on the leaves will give you a rash. You're supposed to use sticks instead. Dry stick instead of toilet paper, leaves. Yeah, I like Scott tissue. Scott tissue lasts me a long time. That roll of Scott can last a long time. Well, that's what they say anyways. Yeah, leaves are not good to use if you're out in the woods. The oils and everything on the leaves will give you a rash. 1,000 sheets, right. That's it, the Scott. It does. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's well worth it. I was kidding around last year and said I wanted a year's supply of toilet paper, and my daughter bought me just about a year's supply. I ran out a few weeks ago, and it's almost, because she told me let her know and she'll buy me more, but I was joking. But it was nice not to have to buy it for 9, 10 months. Yeah, Angel Soft's wiping yourself on a cloud. And Charmin, oh my goodness. It's like they say it is like using a pillow. Everybody's different though, what they like. Yes, a bear does, but have you ever seen bear scat? Very seldom will you see a pile of bear crap. I mean, in Pennsylvania, we'd go out there looking for it just because that's what the woods were, and it's very difficult. Yes, there you go, Cassandra. If it's in the zoo, you can peg them down. They've got no choice to hide it. At the museum here in Raleigh, the Natural Science Museum, they have a scat exhibit, and you're supposed to smell different scats from different animals. And it's like, ew, the kids are like, do they want to smell it? And then their curiosity gets them, and they have to sniff it. Scat, yeah. Scat, scat, you dirty rat. Oh, I found my lighter, thank God. Grizz, I'm gonna smoke a cigarette with you. If you're still here, Grizz, Grizz. Grizz, I just want to say one thing, and I'm gonna not say anything else. I appreciate you and Bobby's streams. I will be going to both streams. I'm not choosing a side. It was. It even shows them what it looks like. You know how different droppings, rabbits make little pellets, horses make those little puck round balls, cows make little discs. Thank you, Gracie. It was all for education and science. That science museum has really grown, though. They've increased the price to get in. They have lots to do and see there. You could spend a good day there and still not do everything there. Gotcha. Gotcha. And I'm not trying to offend anybody or upset anybody, but I'm a free agent. I go to everybody's streams that I like. And I understand there'll be a little conflict here and there, and when there's a conflict, I leave. Come back when the conflict's over. Come back when you grow up, girl. You're still living in a paper doll world. Living ain't easy. Loving's twice as tough. Come back, darling, when you grow up. Oh, boy. My niece and nephew, I picked them up from their school yesterday. They were constantly on their phones. And I was like, kids, give me your phones. Right, Gracie? Put them to some artwork. Give them a paintbrush and that easel. Put one on one side and one on the other side and give them some paint. Let them get creative. I'd rather be an individual instead. Most don't know how to be that, right? Why'd you retract it, Cassandra? Did you say the wrong thing? Right? My granddaughter is artistic naturally. She can look at a person and draw them from face, and she's really good at it. It's like, oh my gosh, Brilliant, where did you learn that? She's just good at it. I go to draw a person, I got a triangle nose, oval eyes, some string hair. I don't know how to put depth in it. I'm terrible. Got you. You know, what happened to board games? You bring a board game out now and they look at you like you done lost your mind. That's when you know you're getting old. I bought a couple board games and I gave them to my youngest grandkid's dad, because he's now back in the picture. He took them graciously, but I don't think he's even opened them up yet. And they were fun board games. They were board games that are like the games they play on the internet now. It just was more board game oriented. You know, where you have to sit and read the directions and go around a board and piss off the people who are winning, and Chutes and Ladders. Yep. Yeah, good old Chutes and Ladders and Candyland and all that. Those are out. I don't even know if they sell them on Thanksgiving sale days now. They don't sell anymore. Monopoly does for nostalgia. Yeah, it just takes them a while to engage, Gracie. But you have to be firm with put the phones down. I mean, to get my grandkids outside with a shovel, or to dig in the dirt, or to do some gardening, it's like nailing Jello to a tree. They're out there for 10 minutes and then they vanish, and I have to go hunt them down again. Where'd you go? I'm just asking for 1 hour. 1 hour won't kill either one of you. Come on and back out. Get out here. Nowadays the scooter's got a motor on it. Oh, he got himself a big piece of food. Where you going, Max? Look at Max. Where you got? Oh, God, I hope somebody didn't poison him. That is a huge piece of food, whatever he just ran off with. Tone of voice, yes. Yes. Right. So true. You know, put your feet in the dirt. Go out in the rain. Jump in a mud puddle. It's not going to kill you. I gave my son tools. My husband was in heating and air conditioning. And we would haul home washers and dryers and refrigerators and repair and sell on the side. So I took a washer to the back porch. I gave him a plier and a wrench and a hammer. He was about 6. And I told him, if you can take off the part, you have to be able to put it back on. And his little friends would come over and knock at the door. We're coming over to wrench on the washer. And they'd be wrenching on the washer. I thought it was funny. I mean, it was cute. They didn't get hurt. They didn't get killed. None of them went to the doctors or the hospital. They played with that washer more than they did their toys. You know, but nowadays, it's all a virtual game. They're in there they're smart with those games. They're good with those controllers and their thumbs. Their thumbs can do things I never could, my thumbs don't do. And their fingers. You know, the pinball wizard got crazy flipper fingers. But where's that going to get him? Who knows in the future? I guess it's going to get him a lot of places. I guess it'll get them a lot of places. Not everybody needs to go to college. A lot of college is overrated. It just creates a lot of debt. Some people are meant to go to trade school, get a trade, have a business. Carmen, how old are your kids? For some reason, Carmen, I don't know why, and I'm just assuming, and that's what YouTube does to us. We assume people are a certain age. I thought you were a young lady, a younger lady, like with young kids, like wee ones. But by the sounds of it, you might be older than I thought. No offense. And that's what we get for assuming. There's that one channel, the evil channel guy. He said I was a witch and an alcoholic and all kinds of stuff, of which I am none of those. He was grabbing at straws to try to get me upset, to bite off on his bullcrap. Oh, in his 20s. Oh my goodness, okay. No, they don't. They play a lot of soccer. This is a soccer state for some reason. Soccer is prevalent. They should, but they do put a lot of goals up and they do a lot of soccer. My son did football. Yes, it is. It is. Definitely. He is such a stickler, though. I mean, if you can see those there's 2 white posts out there. From that white post to that white post is mine to mow. I would like to put a tree out there by those white posts at least. You know, a shade tree or something. You love the cactus? Speaking of that, Gracie, we're going to take a walk over there and look at the cactus a little closer. Stinking landlord. It's like, what the hell is he thinking? And he said all these sheds are supposed to be uniform and the same, but then he dropped the ball on that, and it got away with him. He had everybody was supposed to have the same dimension, the same size, in the same spot. And as you can see, over there, there's a little baby next to a bigger one. But it is what it is. Okay, we're gonna go out to the cactus. Okay, she's up. I gotta get my balance. I don't want to get dizzy. I'm so dizzy. Oh, yeah, I really am. I shouldn't laugh about it. If I should drop, call 911. My head is spinning. Well, we're going to take a look at this cactus. That was supposed to be a miniature cactus for my miniature fairy garden. And look what happened. That is not miniature. I beg to differ with them. Well, there you go, Gracie. There's one for you to paint. It's a soft cactus. And then down here, where the frog is, this guy has decided to grow again. So it looks like next year I'm gonna have even more cactus. Okay, you got tangled up. And we're gonna untangle you. Ah, there you go. There you go. There's the sun. The moon and the sun. And my hot air balloon got twisted up in my face, but it is what it is. I'll untangle it later. As long as I'm still live streaming. Am I buffering? See? The land? The road's out that way. You'll be able to see a car go by. Down there is a road. It's a lot to mow. No buffering, good. To that stick, hello Sherry K, and that stick. Like I said, this damn overlord, my daughter, me, and my ex-husband all own mobiles. My other daughter had a house built. We've paid over $90,000 in lot rent. We all own our mobiles, but we should have hindsight. So anyways, the cactus. Sherry K, good morning. I was just showing how this miniature cactus, I have a miniature garden with a really nice pot. I paid $100 for the pot. A fairy garden. And I bought this cactus in earnest that it was going to stay small. The guy told me. And look at it. And then down here, it's decided to do it again. That hanging basket, though, the birds like to use it for nest material. So, okay. Anyways, I think I'm gonna paint that box too. See the box? Nothing telling me I can't. It's the electric company box, but it's not gonna hurt if I paint a drawing on it. I still haven't done it yet. And I so want to put a sea turtle on that back of that shed. What? Carmen? You like painting them? You have cactus on your window? On your windowsills, got you. I have a lot of plants in my house. For some reason, I tend to be a green thumb because everything I plant has quadrupled in size. I go to my daughter's house and she still has the same tiny little plants. And mine just seem to just take off. I end up transplanting them into different pots and stuff. And I'm coming back to the shaded area where I can see the chat. A walk among the cactus. I paid $1.98 for the stinking thing. So it was $1.98 well spent. I just don't want to keep transplanting it. You know, I owe my green thumb, my outside gardening to June Gall. She's got COPD. She needs a double lung transplant. If anybody knows June Gall. And Elegant Homestead. This year, Elegant Homestead got me out. Last year, June Gall did. I started out, I just sprinkled some wildflower seeds. They were expired. I bought a couple plants last year. And from there, I have them all down the side of my mobile now in pots. Around my bird bath. I have bulbs that came up, gladiolas. I'm tickled to death. Next year I'm gonna go down the other side and the back side. It really helps with depression. It gets me out. I'm not as gloomy. I do need to do something for the winter. Oh, she's named after June? Got you, Sherry. I have followed June Gull since Linda's House of Chill. I met June in Linda's House of Chill. They had a little falling out for a while. They mended their fences. And she's a special lady. She definitely can teach you about looking toward the positive. And I looked at June Gall and June Gall's condition, and I thought, what the hell is my problem? If June Gall needs a double lung transplant and can get outside and splice trees and pull around that damn machine with her, I can get out there. And little by little, I'd get out there and sit on my porch. And then my plants started to grow. And I was grateful, and my flowers started to bloom. YouTube did that. You talk to June all the time, Sherry? I didn't know that. I go to her streams now. I have her phone number. She helped me through some rough patches. I love her accent. Her laugh is infectious. Her husband is a wonderful man, just like Miss Elegant. They have that companion beside him. Big Steve Entertainment. Ear, nose, and throat is here. Good morning, Big Steve. I worked in the medical field, and ENT meant ear, nose, and throat. I know it's not. I know. You know, Elegant's new stream, Grizz, in case you didn't know, is That's Awesome. She was on this morning for a while. Leo's laugh makes you laugh. You love it. Is Blazing Leo here? Yes, Blazing Leo does have a good laugh. And my cry and other people can get her laughing. Laughter is good medicine. It releases endorphins. Big Steve is a big troublemaker with Bobby. It's all his fault. I don't know whose fault it is, and I'm staying out of it. All I know is this is peaceful. I'm going to everybody's stream. I'm not picking a side. I love you all. And I know you guys will work it out. You'll smooth it over. Not true, Grizz. LOL. And Gracie's leaving again. Bye, Gracie. Everybody say goodbye to Gracie. Make sure you say goodbye a few times. Gracie, keep hanging out. Do what you're gonna do, Gracie. Float on. I got my sage pot out here. I gotta take it back in the house. That's what I burned my sage in. It's got a lot of water in it. I should dump it out. I should have brought it inside. It's a handmade pot. It's really a nice, cool pot. Oh, geez. Carolyn. Oh. I got paint and dirt and ashes. I'm going to take my shower in a little bit. Putting out fire. That's the one thing about a fire. You're going to get dirty. Nothing wrong with a little ash. And what? What else do you burn? Palo Santo and copal. What does that do, Carmen? My therapist had some different kind of sage. I've never seen it. It was in a stick form. I'd get the white sage in a bundle that has a red and white string wrapped around it. She had a bundle that had a black and purple string. but she said it was too flaky, and she had some sticks that looked like the size of 1-inch squares, like actual sticks that she burned. They cleanse your area of negativity. I meditate as well, so I like to use those. I've never heard of the other ones. Palo Santo and Copal. I'll have to go look for those. Thank you, Carmen. I truly believe in that. I truly believe. You have to. And I also say, I command all dark fragments and energies to leave my space immediately and cease to exist. In the name of God. Or in the name of your ever higher power, whatever you want to say. But you say that, I command all dark fragments and energies to leave my space immediately and cease to exist. Because you never know what you pick up during the day. Big Steve, how's your day going, buddy? With them blue eyes. Big Steve has eyes of ocean blue. Just beautiful, beautiful eyes. Beautiful person, too. He gets a little crabby at times, but he's okay. Carmen saying hello to Big Steve. Hello. A bath in sage. I wonder if it would infuse. They do have, I think they have soaps. Because I like to get the handmade soaps. I like patchouli. I've always loved patchouli. I just love the scent of patchouli I have. My kids hate it. They buy me the patchouli oil and ask me not to wear it or have it on or have the smell around them. They can't stand it. Either you love it or you hate it. And I've always loved it. You have salts and sage? Ooh. That sounds nice. I buy that Dr. Teal's pricey ass shit, Epsom salt. In the lavender, it's a little pricey, but it's worth it. Then the plain Epsom salt, I think it's lavender and eucalyptus. But I bet they make soaps at, at those fairs and festivals. Yes, Carmen, it does. It's very good. Make my own bath salts. Sherry, do you have a recipe for that as well? Sherry, you are a jack of all trades. She fishes. She's good with herbs. She's also good with now salts, and she knows her crystals. Magnesium sulfate is cheaper than Epsom salt and is the same thing. You buy it in bulk. Good to know. Oh, Sherry, that would be wonderful, wonderful. Save a nickel, save a dime. I'm all for it. I think what I'm going to have to do next year is learn about growing me some herbs. They say it's not hard. And I'm sure I could do herbs in pots. I have plenty. That'll be next year's project. I'm not talking about marijuana herbs. Herb. And now the wind's kicking up. Ooh. I'll have to give it a good old college try. I can do anything I put my mind to. I just need to put my mind to it. Now the ashes are blowing out of my fire pot that I had this morning. Good, I'm gonna get a little ashy. As I say it and the ash blows in my eye because I'm being a smart ass. I was telling everybody, Cherry, before you came in, well, when I first started the damn stream, the carpet remnant I bought is 1 foot too short for the damn room. My bedroom, 1 foot too small. Frost my ass. So I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna stick it underneath my mobile here. I'm gonna stick it underneath there for the the bedroom in the front, my craft room. But I'm not feeling that I want to empty the craft room out yet. So today I need to go to Lowe's and look at the carpet. And hopefully I can come up with something a little bit reasonable that I can get that carpet done today or this next 2 weeks. That's affordable. I don't like to put anything on the credit card if I can help it. A good beginner plan to start with. Macaroni, right? Right, and called it macaroni. Stuck a feather in his hat. No, I know. I'm sorely disappointed. Trying to save a buck, trying to pinch a penny. It'll be good for later. I'll put the carpet under the thing, but it's not good for now. You know, I keep thinking Christmas, but you know, I need to do this for me. The carpet was old when I moved in. I've been here 5 years. It's time to be replaced. If I get that bed, and I'm even thinking about downgrading the bed, going in and finding a less expensive bed that'll pay for the carpet. So I'll have a mid-grade bed instead of a top-of-the-line bed. You learned all this on watching YouTube. Oh boy, Grizz. I think you're going backwards with your edumacation there. Because if you plant a noodle and water it, it's going to disintegrate. You're a YouTube gardener, me too. Look at all this stuff I planted and growing. I got balls out there that are growing on sticks. There's 3 balls on sticks growing like crazy. 2 feathers. And then the cactus. I don't like to show my bird bath area and all that because it doxes my license plate. Oh, it's a wee bit nippy. And I even seem to be growing bird seed that falls out of the bird feeder. Right? We're doing that. I'm doing that this year too. But this particular Christmas, I have a new EJ. My great-grandson is going to be turning 2. He was born in December. And my grandson's born in December. Yeah, so, yeah, I try to get them nice gifts, though. I'm going to probably downsize the amount of money this year because I count 2. You know, I count too, and I have to keep that in mind. I'm a sad sack for kids, being I didn't have much Christmas. I was always the last kid at the foster home or group home that didn't get to go home for the holidays because there was nowhere to go. So I feel for those kids, you know, the kids that are left behind. And this year, I could look at it as I bought myself carpet for Christmas. So what? I guess if Sherry, thank you. I don't know why the light bulb just came on. I do have a Lowe's credit card. If I stick it on the damn credit card and pay it off in March and April and May, or January, February, and March, I'll have it now. Problem will be solved. You know, you can't always pinch pennies. Sometimes you just have to do it the right way. They say if I spend $500 or more, they'll come out and install the carpet for free. But I don't think that room's going to cost $500 in carpet. So I'm going to have to pay the layers 49 cents a square foot, which isn't that bad either. And just have them come out and do it. I'm going to go do that today. After I go in, I'm going to grab my shower. Nice hot shower. I got to go to Walmart. I'm out of toilet paper. Almost. Swing over to Walmart. I don't have any grandkids to pick up from school or take to school today. Hydroponic Autoflowers. Hello. Yes, I haven't forgot about you, Hydroponic. I just haven't been able to get you my email. My email is in transition. But I will give you my email. If anybody doesn't have Hydroponic Autoflowers and you can get that to Just Me would love his porn show he does on the Hydroponic Autoflowers pipes. I think he's in California or somewhere. Those pipes are just something. They're self-torching, self-lighting. They've got to be pricey. Just Me would just love it. I could just see her with her torch. This week I made the new badges. When it's done, I send it, Mrs. Thank you, Mr. Hydroponic. My daughter helps me with my tincture. But his pipes are beautiful. His stuff he uses even for dabs, and they're water pipes. Really cool. Really cool glassware. Sherry, right? My grandkids' other grandma Tammy, for the two that are younger, she gives them very small gifts and has started them a college fund since they were born and a car fund. So when they get 16, they'll have a little start on their, and that's their gift. She just puts it in the bank in a savings account for them. So that way when they turn 16, they'll have it instead of getting an abundance of toys they shove aside and don't play with after 2 weeks. You know, or the video games and all that. But she's got it like that better than I do, and I'm grateful for her. She's a good grandma. Together we make 2 great grandmas. I spend the time, and she puts in the money. She also spends time, but she lives 4 hours away, so it's harder for her to get them. And that's why I tell my therapist, when these 2 get 18, they're not going to need me anymore. I've got to be self-sufficient with myself and stop being a prisoner of my own depression. Get a life. Yes, we are. And they do. They'll forever remember some of the crazy, silly things I do. I do make them laugh. I am a cut up. I am the I don't want to say clown because I'm not a clown, but I've got humor hands down. I'm always making everybody laugh. Oh, yes. Nice, Sherry. It's good you can do that. It's good you can do that. You know, Elegant Homestead was talking today about her granddaughter, though. Elegant Homestead has paid for her granddaughter's college, her car, helped her with the job, helped her granddaughter. And her granddaughter now wants an apartment, but she's looking at Miss Elegant with her hand. And she has no concept of thrifty spending. Miss Elegant is not pleased with the granddaughter, her expectations of the gimmies. Grandma, gimme, mom. You know, the mentality that she deserves it because she just can. Miss Elegant's a little bit upset. You know, she said that this day and time, the way kids are, she'd take it to the needy home. The way kids expect stuff. Yeah, I was taught at a young age nothing's ever fair. You know, the hard knock life, that's the truth. Talk about Annie. I had red hair. I wasn't an orphanage. I identified with Annie, except I didn't have a dog. Noodles, behave yourself. I'm not here for drama, Noodles. Behave yourself. You can stay. And I just had to say that. So, I'm kind of excited. I'll get to pick it. You know, going in and looking for a remnant, I have to take scraps. I think I'm going to elevate myself to a higher elevation that I could pick something out. I don't have to go for the $5, $6, $7 a yard carpet, but I could pick something out myself. I painted my room a color instead of painting the whole mobile home the eggshell color he painted it when I bought it. And I love my room color. I just stand in there and look at the room color. And then I look at the carpet and frown. And I've been really struggling with it. I know I'm thrifty with my spending. I know I'm careful with my food buying. That buying this carpet on credit isn't going to kill me. I just don't like to do that, but I'm going to. Yeah, I did. I had to work for my first bicycle at my foster parents, and I trimmed trees, mowed yards, collected pop bottles, and babysat. I got a banana seat bike with the sissy bars and the little thing hanging down. And then I had a growth spurt. That banana seat bike and I was $7 short from the Sears catalog, and my foster mom gave it to me. She gave me the $7. After the whole summer, I earned it. The whole damn summer. I bought that bike, and the next year, I was really too small to ride it. I should have got a 24-inch, cruising bike. But I wanted that banana seat bike. My big sister told me, give it to your brother. And I was like, no! I didn't want to give it to him. I earned it. I worked hard for that damn bike. I don't know what ended up happening to it because I ended up going to a different group home or foster home. But yeah, I worked hard for my shit ever since I was little. You know, you don't get anything, nothing comes easy. But you work hard, you play hard. Sorry, is arrived my dryer. Oh, nice, you're getting a new dryer. Right, Sherry? My kids did too. My kids did too. My grandkids don't. Not as much. Oh, you're here? Okay. I thought you were getting a dryer. Your dryer has arrived. Oh, you just need to fix it. Got you. Yeah, I don't want to talk about my dryer. My dryer takes 3 hours to dry, but it still dries, so I'm glad it's drying. It still dries! I'm not worried about that, though. When I need another dryer, I'll go get one. Oh, God is good. If it wasn't for Him, I wouldn't be alive. That's one thing I do know. And He wants me alive for a reason. I'm meant to be here for a reason. You know, I have to kick this lady to the curb, my caretake lady. I've put 3 years invested in her and her kids, and she's still taking. Take, completely taking. So, yeah. Right? And Sherry, now you have your daughter's friend that's your daughter too? You know, Sherry, sometimes when I listen to you and I hear you talk, you have a side of you that is, I don't want to say harsh, but it's like the hard knock life side. And people need to hear that. You know, put on your big girl panties and move forward. You can't sulk in everything and say, woe is me, poor me, poor me. Look what I don't have. What am I going to do? Get up and change it. If it isn't working, move forward. Yep. Food, shelter, and love. Her wants. Yes. My kids, when they turn grandkids, each and every one of them, my daughter said, when they're 16, she helped them purchase the car. And she said they all got jobs at the local grocery store Food Lion down here or wherever they did. They had to pay for their own car insurance and their own gas. Get a job. And they did. They all got jobs when they were 16. They all maintained jobs. It's good work ethic for their wants and needs. Now they have it. She helped them build their credit so they have good credit. She works for a bank, so she knows how to do that stuff. I'm grateful I was blessed. But my oldest daughter, Christina, does not understand emotional mental health illness at all. She said, Mom, that happened to you when you were a child. Why do you still carry it? Because it's the flashbacks. I have no control over the PTSD part. I wish I could. I try. You know, it's a work in progress. I'm a work in progress. This therapist is helping me leaps and bounds, though. We're gonna go to the Attorney General and make a claim on the Catholic abuse at that orphanage, which is good. It needed to be done years ago. All the other therapists I've been seeing should have done it, but didn't, because they were too lazy to do all the paperwork. They didn't want to get involved. They'd listen and shake their head and tell me I'm not strong enough to handle it. But I need the closure. Wow, I bet, Sherry. 13 children is a lot. Well, I found out recently through my DNA that Santa Claus and my mom had an affair. He was a Santa Claus at my grandma's for the first 4 years of my life. And my DNA proved that I belonged to Santa Claus. And that said Santa Claus had 5 other children. So now I have 5 other brothers and sisters that I really didn't know. They knew me as friends of the family, but they didn't know me as their brothers and sisters. I met them in Ohio. And in Texas, my mom abandoned us and had 4 other kids and never told those 4 kids that she had 4 other kids. So now that makes 8 plus 5. So I got 13 in my family too. Never knew any of them though. Except the core 4, of which 2 got adopted and 1 is missing in action. Good morning! Yes, gives my I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus a whole new meaning. And it had to be because I'm an October baby, so it was right after Christmas. She saw him in that Santa suit and went for it. I have respect for my mother and forgiveness for my mother, but my mother was a Jezebel. And that's the truth. That's the honest truth. She was married 7 other times, had many, many men. She left the bike club to get with my dad. So it is what it is. Aw, I'm a baby elf. I never thought of it that way. Yes. Edith Ann. I'm a baby elf. Edith Ann, 1 ringy dingy, 2 ringy dingies. No, that wasn't Edith Ann. Edith Ann wasn't the operator. Yes, Movie Buff. I love that show. What show was that that Edith Ann was in? Ruth Buzzy, I think. No? Now I'm all mixed. Laughing. Yes. And the guy. The flower is a pretty thing. It grows from day to day. You never know what spring might bring. A flower on its way. By Henry Gibson. The Flower. Right? Sherry, yes, it is hard keeping a stream going. It is hard when you don't have a person on panel to talk with. I'm going to get StreamYard set up here soon. Very, very soon. So I don't have to try to entertain. Thank you, Movie Buff. That was off the top of my head. Oh, my knees. The titanium in the damn knees today want to give me trouble. Trouble. I need more Himalayan salt and the turmeric. It is working, by the way, Sherry K. Talk about problems. Movie Buff just had to pay $3,000 at his home in Maryland, I believe he lives, because of some plumbing issue. $3,000. I can't imagine, Movie Buff. To poop. Movie Buff. Here you go. I'm going to give you the shit. Sad shit. Okay, Sherry, thank you for being here. Movie Buff. Sad shit. Now you're happy. Ah! Movie Buff can poop again. All your snacks? Plugged your toilet up that bad, Movie Buff? Nah. You must have had a clog in there. Somebody, it might have been them damn wipies you use. Those disposable wipes. I think it's those disposable wipes might have. Yeah, but you never know. One could have accidentally slipped in there when you were reaching to wipe. You just never know. A few slips later and you got a clog. Poop wouldn't do that. Yeah, Sherry, I would too. That would be nice. Oh, I thought you said you had to go. It says, I hope to have a conversation with you. Okay. See, I got to go back on the stream and tink through and see who's saying what. I guess Noodles got bored and left. I had to be firm. Firm. Ooh. My toes are getting a little chilly. I have something to look forward to today. I really am. I'm going to go pick out my carpet. You don't flush them? Yeah. I hear you, movie buff. Do you was it a root? What was it? What, do you charge you like $600 to walk in the door? No. No, movie buff, I haven't picked it out yet. I was just talking to Sherry about that. The rim that I bought is 1 foot too small for the bedroom. 1 foot, so 6 inches on both two sides of the room. I can't do it. It's going to drive me nuts. So I'm going to go to Lowe's today. I'm going to pick out some carpet. I'm going to get it on my credit card, and I'm just going to bite the bullet. I'm going to bite the bullet. I'm not going to get the high-end carpet. I'm going to get some Stain Master something. I'm only going to have the one room carpeted for now. I'm not going to have them do the whole house because they quoted me $2,500. I'm going to get one room done only. There's nothing wrong with the old pad that's under there. I'll vacuum that old pad up. They can leave the old pad and the old strip down because I've already pulled the carpet once, and the carpet tack strip is nice and clean, vacuumed out all around the edges of it. They'll have a real easy lay. It's a square, well, it's a rectangle. There's no corners. All they have to do is cut out where the vents go for the heat vents, and it's done. Ha ha ha, lay. I knew you'd soak that one up, movie buff, with your mind. Men. Every 30 seconds, their mind goes there. That's why I'm growing balls for you, movie buff, out there. See them? They're out there in the garden, as Sherry would say. Movie buff, if you like accents, Sherry has a real strong Massachusetts accent. I enjoy just listening to her talk. She can talk about anything and I like it. The car. I can't say the coffee right, so I'm not even going to try. Oh, speaking of coffee. Oh. Harvard, yeah. Harvard Yard. So, movie buff. Did you get yourself to the store and get some food? Today I have to. I'm going to go get my toilet paper and things before oh, I'm missing a little dangle. Oh, the dangle was off on the wrong wind chime. The angle to the dangle is proportionate to the mass, but I have a wind chime that has lost a few of its dangles. I'll fix it later. I have to go to the store today. I need toilet paper and cat food, kitty litter. I hate going to the store. I strongly dislike it. I tell my kids hate is a cuss word. I don't like them to say hate. I tell them it's worse than a 4-letter word. I strongly dislike. There's too much of that H-A-T-E word in the world. So, I think this is my longest stream ever. 1 hour and 26 minutes and 41 seconds. I'm gonna go 3 minutes and 15 more seconds, because I want to go in and get a warm shower. Before I go off to the store. I like to go early enough that it's not crowded. Grab up my toilet paper, dish soap, kitty litter, cat food, and get the hell out. FedEx man is coming later. Oh, is FedEx man coming to deliver you food? You're gonna jump him? Is he cute, movie buff? Oh, pickup. Oh, gotcha. What's he picking up? And then go to the vet. A bad batch of vitamins. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that. That's no good. Did they refund you, I hope? I hope they paid for shipping, too. I'm frugal like that. Me neither, Carmen. I see them in the store going from spot to spot and grocery shopping. It's just hard for me to know what I need till I need it. And then to put it on a list, I'm just old school. Do you know now here in our DMV, Department of Motor Vehicles, there's a $10 walk-in fee? You can't go to the DMV here unless you pay $10 to get in the door, a door fee. They want you to do it online. You've done the online pickup? How'd that work out for you? Yes. Yes. Here in North Carolina. Right? Yes. And they said people that don't have the money, that don't have online, can go to the library and do it online. They want to stop people from coming in and talking to real people. They want it to be all automated. A $10 door fee. And you don't even get drinks or a snack. It's not like you're going to a bar. Yep. I don't know how they can get away with it. It wasn't voted in. It wasn't decided in. It just happened. This happened about 6 weeks ago. Talk about people being furious. The elderly and the poor are the ones affected by that. $10 extra to walk in and pay your DMV, smog, car title, blah, 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 blah. We have a separate DMV to get your license. I don't understand why. Here in North Carolina, you got to go 2 separate places. In California, it was all one building. You need your driver's license, you need a car, you need a license, title. It was all in one building. Here it's in 2 separate buildings. Anything to do with your license, you go to one spot. Anything to do with your car, you go to another spot. Yes, you can pay online the whole fee. You can. But the $10 door charge to walk in? Ridiculous. For people. Yes, it's somewhat nice, Hydro. It's a wee chilly. Let me see what the temperature is here. Weather. Oh, Santa Clara. 52 degrees in Santa Clara, California. Oops. New York, it's 50. Haw River, 59 degrees. And sunny. It's supposed to get up to a whopping 64. But the wind is making it a wee bit chilly. 45, ooh. Yep, that's time to turn your heater on. I like the free days. No air conditioning and no heating. Bring it on. Save me some money. Save me some money. I'm not getting Shag. Shag is out. I guess they said now Shag's coming back in, Movie Buff. I don't want Shag. I know I don't want Berber either. That Berber carpet, that's what I have in there now. One string gets caught in the vacuum cleaner and it pulls up the whole entire string. I go to my job and maybe if I catch, then I go today for the badges. I have more 15 to send in totally. Okay, Hydroponic, thank you. Hydroponic Autoflowers, I love his channel. Thank you. That being said, I'm going to close this stream out because I got another chill. This old bird is going inside. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Over and out, 10-4, good buddies, pushing the X and ending the stream. Carmen, goodbye. Movie Buff, goodbye. Thank you. Linda's House of Chill is on. Cool, I'll go there later. Maybe. I've got to get to the store, though. Pushing the X and ending the stream.